Hi guys, welcome. Um, just started this morning. Fantastic day here yesterday. I did put up location. I will tell you again, guys. 162.78 still the best spot. Um, been dominating now for the last 2 weeks. It's been by far the best spot. Only difference is the bait chains. Completely using blackcurrant now. Blackcurrant with the blackcurrant corn and the blackcurrant dip. I will link in the description the full setup. This morning, just about to go out, did my happy hour. Literally just done an hour. 25 fish so far. Some decent sizes. And I'm only fishing with 2 rods, as I had my other reel in for brake repair. Yesterday, guys, was amazing. I made the most silver I've ever made. 3,000. Probably could have got more, but you know, I thought that was enough for the day. I sometimes fish a lot longer. Problem with it, you can say, wow, 3,000 silver. I wasn't sure if it was possible, but it definitely is. Problem being is these PVA bags, these big ones, are really expensive. Give you an example. As you can see, I've got 250 boilies basically right now, and I've done a bit of maths for it, and you're looking at about 900 silver for that. So guys, you can see it's not cheap to fish this way, and if you want to make silver, it might be cheaper just to use method. um, I, I did make some smaller PVA bags that I'm going to try on my other rod as soon as my reel's repaired, and see if that works out better. Because with the small bags you get 60 bags. With the medium bags you get 30, but with the big bags that definitely produce the bigger fish, you only get 12, and that's from a 60G ground bait mix. So it's definitely not cheap, but as you can see, I am pulling out big fish all the time now. But guys, if you ever unlock PVA, as I say, don't be disheartened. I was fishing this lake without PVA, just using ground bait, and it was just as good. Um, Only difference was I wasn't getting as many big fish. But for silver wise, I would have said it was better, because like I said, I'm probably paying around 30% of what I'm making on bait, which is a lot, you know. I'm making a bit of process. Well, this fish is still fighting. I thought I was making a bit of progress there, but I've got to be careful here, guys. If you give it too much on these reels, you will lose the fish. Definitely a good fish. If you lose half the line with these reels, you know it's a good fish. Just try and get some tea in me. Oh, and someone asked me yesterday, nice guy, I was chatting to him on YouTube, said to me, you said you made the cash shot I put up yesterday, 1,300 silver. He said, you said you did that in 3 hours, but some of the fish were 7 hours old. Well, guys, I sometimes do fish 2-3 hours straight, but sometimes I don't. Like, most mornings I'll play my happy hour and then I go out and do what I gotta do. I've got my cat Crunch in the background eating its food. Yeah, so basically, guys, don't think that I you know, play on this game 3, 4, 5 hours in a row, because I don't. So just for that record, if I put up how much fish I caught in so many hours, that's the truth. Like today, guys, I've just hit my 1 hour and 25 fish. So I am using only 2 rods. I would have expected, if I was using the third rod, to have at least um, 35 fish by now. So if you work it out, around 3 hours I should have a full net. You know, 3-4 hours give or take. But it doesn't mean I'm going to fish a straight 4 hours to get that. This is a really, really good fish, guys. To lose this much line, this is a really good fish. Be very, very surprised if it's not a trophy, and I'll be even more surprised if it wasn't a big trophy. And guys, if you know me, I'm always bringing you guys the honest things. You know, I was very quick to say, to criticize this game when the other day they were producing small fish after small fish. You know, I wouldn't say, oh, this lake's producing well if it wasn't. I would be the first one to upload and say this lake's awful. And like I did the other day, I said about the game, you know, I give the game credit when credit's due, and I criticize it when they you know, up tackle price and things, because it's wrong. I mean, personally, mayfly and stonefly I don't use, and if I do, it's very rarely. So the price going up for me makes no difference. But I know, like, some of my friends on it, good guys, they fish for roach, they're doing good, and now they've got to pay an extra 7 silver. That it's just hurting their profits, you know. So believe me, guys, I wouldn't say I get full nets if I don't in a certain amount of times. There has been times I've fished and it's taken, you know, 5-6 hours to get a full net. And then, like I said, yesterday was just crazy. I mean, everyone I know on this lake at this spot was just killing it, absolutely killing it. You know, 3 hours, just over the 3 hour mark, full nets. And that was without PVA, by the way. One of my friends on it, he don't use PVA, and he doesn't use spod, and he doesn't use method either. He is just using the blackcurrant with the corn, with the dip, and still maybe not getting as big fish out, but he gets the trophy here and there, and you know, he does well. Like I said, guys, I say it all the time, this game is amazing. You know, it's by far the best game out there, and I'm sure they're doing well financially. They don't need to make the game any harder to make silver, you know. So guys, hopefully, I mean, I've invested, as you can see, a bit in bait. Hopefully we get the whole week here before a bait change or a spot move. So if you want to make some good silver, get down there right now. Another thing, guys, talking about full nets, I'm saying I do it in 3 hours. Well, right now you can see this fish is coming up to 10 minutes, and this is on my finger, 32 kilo drag. If it's taking me this long, if you don't have this reel, you could be on this for 30-40 minutes. Now you got to put that into account as well, guys. When you're talking about full nets, you've got to put into the point on your tackle. You know, some people takes longer to get fishing. Yesterday on it was non-stop. It's pretty much been non-stop this morning. You know, first hour 25 fish is good. With 2 rods, it's really good. So it's the same really as yesterday. But my hand was absolutely killing me yesterday. That's why I was taking a lot of breaks. I was doing like an hour, then taking a break, because it was non-stop. I'm not complaining, but I'm just saying, if you don't have the tackle, it's going to take you longer to get full nets. That's why I kept saying, as a business, it makes sense to make the lakes lively, you know, because then it will make people want to buy the more expensive reels. Right, making nice progress here. Another thing with the blackcurrant and the corn, if you look at weeklies, and I caught a nice one yesterday, the red star, I think it's starfast fish, like a really red carp. I had a couple yesterday, one at 12 kilos that paid, to my surprise, over 100 silver. They're liking the blackcurrant right now, and also the tents. They're liking it. So you can get some smaller fish on this lake right now, and they're worth a lot more. The only downside, I guess, is I was getting some nice barbel on the tuna squid mix. Um, they're not taking the blackcurrant. They like the tuna squid, but at the end of the day, guys, I mean, you can't have everything. You can always put one rod on the tuna. I was doing that. That's fine. The only thing I heard, a friend of mine told me, read in the format, is if you're doing that and you use a method or spod, do not mix ground baits. Meaning, like, don't cast two rods next to each other. So what I would do, like on this lake, is cast a tuna in that corner, and then the other two over the other side, the blackcurrant over the other side, and you should be alright. Yeah, so the thing is, when I'm not recording and I got this fish on, it feels like I've had this on about 5 minutes, but we're approaching 12 minutes now. So that's, like I said, depending on what you catch can affect how quick you can get fishing, you know. And yes, guys, sometimes you're better to catch, you know, say 10 kilo fish rather than catch bigger ones, because they take longer to get in. Profit wise, you're probably better just to catch 5.2s, because they're 10 silver each if you can get them in quick. Like I said, guys, it's never the same. I mean, 1 hour you could make 500 silver, next hour you could make 200 silver. But yesterday it was just non-stop. Honestly, I've never seen this lake that lively ever. Like I said, my friend's not using PVA or method or spodding or anything, and getting full nets really quick. He's probably making more money than me because he's not paying out as much on bait. So like I said, guys, you don't need PVA. Right, this fish is nearly in. The moment of truth. Definitely a heavy fish. Gears set right high, I think, at the moment. Let's have a look. Oh, we'll leave it there. I want to go too much more. We'll drop that down a little bit. Be careful. Good fish here. That's a heavy fish, guys. That's a good fish. I'm excited here. Really excited. That fish ain't moving too quick. I'm gonna have to move a bit, I think. I don't like walking on it because sometimes, a few times, I fell in, and then when I want to get back to the town quick, I can't fall in. I think I'll just stay where I am. Better safe than sorry. It's a mirror carp. It's either a mirror or a leather. Be surprised if that ain't a trophy, guys. Let's see. Beautiful, guys. Beautiful. Over the moon with that. That could be my biggest mirror carp, actually. 28 kilos. What a beauty. 44,000 XP. I didn't take the alcohol. I should have took a bit more. Get that added tipsy bonus. 90,000 XP. Wow, what a start. I mean, there you go, guys. Trophy the other morning, mirror carp, and trophy today. Brilliant stuff, guys. As always, thank you so much for watching, and if you've got any questions or comments, drop me a comment. Until next time, guys, tight lines.